So if our installation of Zoom has all gone well, we should have a Zoom button on the toolbar. That might be at the side or at the bottom of your computer screen. If you don't have the Zoom button on your toolbar, there is another little video with instructions on how to add it to your toolbar. And then clicking onto the Zoom logo with the video camera on the toolbar will bring up this screen where I have a lot of options of what I can do next. And the one that's in orange there, new meeting, that's what I'm going to go for. I'm going to host a meeting because it's a new meeting and I'm pressing it. That's me hosting a meeting. Now Zoom might give me some options. It might test my equipment or give me some options when I'm starting. I should certainly join with computer audio so that everyone can hear me. So click the join with computer audio button. And yeah, you may also be asked if you want to join with video. So you need to join with the video because that will enable other people to see you. That turns on the camera. If there are any other terms of service or agreements that Zoom asks you to agree to, then just go ahead and agree. So that might only come up the first time you use it. This is the Zoom meeting screen. When I've joined the meeting, even if it's just a meeting just with me, I can turn on the video and the audio, and then I'll be able to see myself if there's no one else in the meeting. So you have to click on the picture to see the instruction bar at the bottom, or the options bar at the bottom. So I'd need to join this audio if I was going to join the audio in the meeting. So I can join the audio. I'm using my computer audio if the computer has audio, which if you're on a laptop or a tablet, it should normally have audio. And then when the microphone, you can see that there's a yellow bar going up and down, and that's when I'm talking. So that's the level as I'm talking. And I can also turn it off. So if I'm in a meeting and I don't want to be heard, or there's some noise outside, and while someone's talking I don't want anyone to hear from my microphone, I can turn that off. And then, as the notice told us, if I want to say something, I can just hold the space bar. So I can talk when I'm holding the space bar, and that'll be heard. But then I take my finger off the space bar. So the space bar is the long button on your computer that normally makes a space. So we'll take that off. The video, stop video. That's what that does. It turns me back into a still image that I have on here. And then again, now sometimes you have to click in or scroll over to get back this bar at the bottom. I can turn the video back on. That's me. So participants, so I can invite somebody here. This is, we saw an invitation screen before, but this is another way of inviting people. So I'm going to go into participants. And down at the bottom here, you'll see I can invite someone. So I can use email. The contacts as if I have contacts already in Zoom. But I can use my Gmail account. And then when I click on Gmail, it's going to open it up in another window. And I can send an email from there. And we'll go through that process again. I can also mute everybody in this meeting if I want, because I'm the host. So I can make everybody be quiet. So mute all, maybe make everybody mute in the beginning, but allow people to unmute themselves if they want to. So I can do that. So then if anybody comes in and we're already talking, we won't hear a lot of noise as they get organized. So that's the participants. So I can close that down again because there's still only me. Chat, also very useful. So this is the chat button. And here we have a little box like a text messenger. So I can say, for example, if I think somebody can't hear me, we can have a chat, or I can pick, you can have everyone, but I can pick some people and maybe have a chat with some people while the meeting's going on. So that's the chat, and you'll get it here. So again, rolling over this or clicking into the photo will bring up this bottom bar. I'm going to turn off the chat. Share screen is really useful. So with share screen, it's going to show all the windows I have open. So some of them are behind this Zoom window, and I can share those so other people. So I, for example, can share this whiteboard, which is useful, something I can write on. But whatever files I have open will show here, and I'll be able to select the file. Just the one I select will then be shared with the other people at the meeting. So I use where the blue box is there, I click in that blue box, highlighting it. That's the one I'm going to share, and then press the share button in the corner. So this is just the options that come up under participants, because this didn't show in the last video, in the main video. So these are the different options I have when I go into participants mute all. If I click in there, I can mute people on entry. I can allow them to unmute themselves. And I can play an entry chime, which is very handy to know when people have joined the meeting. So again, clicking onto my picture to get this bar. Another thing I can do is record a meeting, so that's very handy. So I click into record, and you just need to check it. Just make sure your microphone and video are working. Click into record, and that'll record some of the meeting, and then it gives a little pause or stop bar there as well while it's recording, so you can stop, and that can download a recorded file. So if there's something to do with teaching like that you want to record to use again, that's very handy. Now, a very useful thing to know to do is end. So end the meeting here, and we have a couple of choices then where you can end it for everybody. And if you're the host, this only applies. You can just end the meeting, and that kicks everyone out, or you can just leave the meeting and let the meeting go on. So that's very important as well.